Good day, everyone. I am Janay Sabarius Nupia, 19 years old. I am a second-year college student taking Bachelor of Elementary Education at Miscat Main Campus. This discussion is all about the elements of a profession. We have 6 elements, which are: first, initial professional education; second, accreditation; third, licensing; fourth, professional development; fifth, professional societies; and lastly, the code of ethics. These 6 elements of a profession was identified by Alex X. Brown on his 2001 Toastmasters speech. Let me discuss the 6 elements of a profession. First, what is initial professional education? Professionals generally begin their professional lives by completing a university program in their chosen fields. Professional education determines the quality of services provided as changes in both practice and theory occur. Knowledge increases and beginning level of competence become insufficient for efficient practice. This means long and arduous years of preparation. Take note, this is just initial, which means only the beginning because a professional is expected to learn endlessly. The second element of a profession is accreditation. Accreditation is a quality assurance process that colleges, universities, and education institutions or programs undergo to confirm that they meet a strict and recognized set of service and operational standards. Furthermore, accreditation aims to ensure accountability of schools and degree programs, which boost public trust and confidence. University programs are approved by a regulatory body, the Commission on Higher Education or CHED, in the Philippines to ensure that graduates from these recognized programs start their professional lives with confidence. The third element of a profession is licensing. It is a teaching credential that allows you to legally work as a teacher within a designated area. And depending on where you're from, a teaching credential means the exact same thing. It's important to be aware of the requirements for maintaining your teaching license. Like other professional licenses, your teaching license will expire after a certain time period, so you'll need to renew it from time to time. As a licensed teacher, you'll usually earn a credential that qualifies you to teach either a specific grade level or a certain subject matter. Licensing is mandatory, not voluntary. In the Philippines, this government authority is the Professional Regulatory Commission or PRC. Next one is professional development. This is an ongoing professional education that maintains or improves professionals' knowledge and skills after they begin professional practice. Approaches to professional development include reviewing case studies, consultation and coaching, mentoring, and technical assistance. In the Philippines, this is continuing professional development mandated by RA 10912, otherwise known as the CPD Act of 2016. Next is professional societies. These professional societies put dedication to the public interest and commitment to moral and ethical values. Professional societies define certification criteria, manage certification programs, establish accreditation standards, and define a code of ethics and disciplinary action if violations of that code. Lastly, the code of ethics. Each profession has a code of ethics to ensure that its practitioners behave responsibly. Professionals can be ejected from their professional societies or lose their licenses to practice for violating the code of ethics. Teachers help students learn the academic basics, but they also teach valuable life lessons by setting a positive example. As role models, teachers must follow a professional code of ethics. This ensures that students receive fair, honest, and uncompromising education. A professional code of ethics outlines teachers' main responsibilities to their students and defines their role in students' lives. Above all, teachers must demonstrate integrity, impartiality, and ethical behavior in the classroom and their conduct with parents and co-workers. During the pre-Hispanic period, there was no established formal schooling in the country, so there was no formal preparation for teachers too. The mothers and fathers and tribal leaders served as teachers at home and in the community. During the Spanish period and by virtue of Educational Decree of 1863, free public school system was established. There was one school for boys and another school for girls in every municipality. The Spanish missionaries served as teachers. The same decree provided for a normal school run by the Jesuits to educate male teachers in Manila. Normal schools for women were not established until 1875. During the American regime, American soldiers served as the first teachers. In 1901, the Philippine Commission enacted into law Act 74, which created the Department of Public Instruction, laid the foundations of the public school system, and offered free primary education for Filipinos. There was a shortage of teachers. The Philippine Commission authorized the Secretary of Public Instruction to bring to the Philippines 600 teachers from USA. They were the Thomasites. Due to urgent need for teachers, the Americans gave bright young Filipino students opportunity to take up higher education in American colleges and universities, financed by the Philippine government. They were the Aficionados. Basic principles of a Japanese education. First, realization of new order and promote friendly relations between Japan and the Philippines to the furthest extent. Second, foster a new Filipino culture base. Third, endeavored to elevate the morals of people, giving up overemphasis of materialism. Fourth, diffusion of the Japanese language in the Philippines. Fifth, promotion of vocational course. And last, to inspire people with the spirit to love neighbor. From 1986 to present, the bilingual policy in education was reiterated in the 1987 Constitution of the Philippines. EDCOM, Congress passed Republic Act 7722 and the Commission on Higher Education or CHED and the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA. The institute governing basic education was thus renamed in 2001 as the Department of Education or DepEd.